Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. Hope you're having a good one. What's good, what's good, what's good? So, there's been a lot going on. A lot, right? News happened. The crypto ball last night happened. You had all of the bigwigs from crypto go support the new regime. And guess what else happened? A new regime launched a new meme coin. That's right. A new meme coin. Within hours, it was at $3 billion. Within hours. Within hours. Now, it seems to be dropping right now, but I will say this. It's one of those things where it started off at a decent level, popped up, and then wound up coming back down a little bit, right? But it's still up a tremendous amount, and I think it's probably going to have more to come. What's going on, Knoxville? Hey, Paula. So I figured I'd hop on and give people an idea about what I'm thinking. Not now, Stitch. Not now. You should have figured that out. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. So coin came out, and mind you, you can't get it everywhere. Right? If you're looking at it right now, you can get the new coin. Let me see if I can figure out where. Give me a moment. It's popping up. There you go. So only the sexes. You can get it on Bybit, BitGet, KuCoin, MEXC, HTX, LBank, and a whole bunch of other places that I have no idea about. Right? That's it. That's it. So if you're really thinking about getting this coin, number one, you're going to have to think about your entries and exits. Hey, VJ, what's going on? What's good? Hey, go Fatima. So in situations like this where you might be thinking, how can I get my hands on a coin? You have the GMB3, right? Do your research, know your entries and exits, and invest deliberately. Part of knowing your entries and exits after you've done your research, part of knowing your entries and exits is not just about what the entry price needs to be and what the exit price needs to be. It's also going to be, where can I go get it and where can I sell it? Because what happens if you go buy something and it was easy to buy, right? But then that mechanism to do the round robin, to come back and sell it, that option is closed to you. Or there are additional options where you can sell it and make more money than the direction you came from. So maybe you bought it on this, decentralized exchange or this centralized exchange, and you sell it on this one because the difference in money is there. So you sell it, dump it to a stable coin. That happens. That's why you need to do your research, know your entries and exits, and invest deliberately. I never buy something, especially the first time. I never buy something without knowing how to sell something. Ever. That's not an option. Do your own research, know your entries and exits, invest deliberately. That's the GMB3. That's the whole idea. Wow, there's a lot of people on. So, hello, M. Christie. Hello, VJ. Hello, Go Fatima. Hello, Rafi. Hello, Tech World Stars. And I already said hello to Paula and Knoxville. Not everybody was expecting me to do anything today, but here I am. So, the new coin came out. It shot up, right? It shot up enough that I said, you know what? I think I'm going to go snatch up some. So I had purchased some Doge the other day and noticed it was starting to come down. Why? Because the oxygen in the room was being taken up by this other coin. So I said, you know what? Now's the perfect time. Let me shave some profits, take those profits, put it into the new coin so I can make money. That's it. That's it. But I had to figure out how and where am I going to buy it? How and where, right? So for me, in my head, $55 bill, what's going on? So for me, the the point in my head is I want to be able to buy it, but I also need to be able to sell it lickety split. Like that. So of course it's a coin. It was built using pump.fun, right? So we'll get to that in a second. There's something else as an offshoot conversation about that. But so I said, okay, I can buy it there. Where else can I buy it? So I went to the list. I saw where I could buy it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to snatch some up. And my exit is going to be, I can drop it to Sol or I could drop it to USDT. That's my plan. I'm going to drop it to USDT wherever I choose to sell it because I want to maximize my returns, right? And I'm breaking down this case for you because it's like an ideal example to break something down. So now, if you look at where you're buying and where you're selling, you can also say, well, wait a minute. I'm going to buy this on this exchange, or I'm going to buy this on this SEX, this DEX, whatever it is. Then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to sell it because I'm monitoring where I can sell. I'm going to sell it on whichever one, and I'm going to keep monitoring for whenever I need to sell. Now, here's something that I really did. I made sure that I kept it someplace where I can immediately sell it and not have to maneuver. And now everybody's thinking, but Eddie, you said you never keep anything on centralized exchanges. I never keep anything on a centralized exchange until my transactions are complete. This is a trade opportunity for me, not a hodl opportunity for me. Straight up. Straight up. I'm not even going to play. D. Hughes, what's good? So when I look at this opportunity, I'm sitting back and I'm saying, I have to keep it someplace where I'm basically liquid, where it's no more than 2 transactions to sell it. I prefer 1, but no more than 2, right? So first I have to move it from a spot to a spot where I can sell directly and go get it, because I don't like to swap. I'm not a big person on swapping or, converting. And the reason why is because the fees are higher. So unless I'm making so much money, I'm probably not going to swap. And here's the other part. It's such a new coin that those pairs may not exist. And they're going to go do the hops for me anyway. So I might as well go do it myself and save some money. But I already know my hops. I said I'm going to buy it. And then I'm going to sell it. When I sell it, it's going to drop to USDT. That's what I want. Why? Because then I can take USDT and buy just about anything that I want. Almost anything that I want. So am I planning on leaving it in USDT? Probably not. So what'll wind up happening is I will sell. I'll have my profits. Rod, what's good, my man? Yeah, that's what's up. You made your money. No reason not to be out. I'm getting to another point. Don't just hold me. Just hold on for a sec. So I know I'm going to drop to USDT. I can buy whatever I want using USDT. That next leg of my transaction would then be figuring out what I want to buy, because as this was on its way down, something else could be on its way up, or it's still higher than something else I want to buy. So I'm maximizing that value. That's what I want to do. So even though it's not a trading pair, I'm still going to compare what was the amount of money or trade value for this versus this. And I'll do that with any coin pair. Just because they don't pair directly does not mean that that's not my end game. And I will be doing the math on what happens if I do this and do this. What happens if I do this or do this? I want to know what I can and cannot do, and that's a lot of math. That's a lot of math, which is all right. That's cool. Now, you're already out. Okay, so I'm making a rule. I've already made the rule. If you do not show me that you've done your modicum of research on a coin, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. And XCN is something that I will block a person for. Reason why is because there are a whole bunch of bots out there that are talking about XCN, getting other people to talk about XCN, and people are not doing their modicum of homework. You have to prove to the GMB community that you've done research on this. beyond a cursory scratch. We want to know more. So no, I'm not going to talk about that coin, period. If you got into it and you didn't know how to get out, well, because there are coins out there that are being shilled all over the place, and that's one of the coins. For that reason alone, I would say don't get involved in that coin. Block DAO is another one. There are a few coins out there that they get shilled so much that I'm like, don't ever touch that coin, because if that's how they're going to do business, don't touch it. Now, back to the original story. AC Power was good. Now, right now, you can only get that coin in certain places. You could only get that coin in certain. You know what? I'm going to show you where you can get that coin. This is where you can get the coin. These are all the. I'm just going to say all. Let's just do all. Okay. These are where you can get the coin, right? Officially. Do you see Coinbase on here? You don't see Coinbase. Do you see Gemini? Nope. You don't see Gemini. Nope. Let's just do this. Do the sexes. No Coinbase, no Gemini. As a matter of fact, technically, you don't see any exchange based in the United States where you could do it. You've got to go to pump.fun and do it there. Rod, we'll get into that. No bueno, no bueno. So right now, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, oh, you can get it on Bybit, BitGet, KuCoin, MEXC, HTX. I don't play with HTX. I've never played with LBank. But I will say this. CoinMarketCap is a great place to go see how they have a confidence level on a given exchange. I do pay attention to that. Ease of use, trustworthiness, have they been hacked, all that stuff. They have a whole bunch of stuff that they use to rank that. No, I do not get paid a cent from CoinMarketCap, not a cent. CoinGecko does the same thing. Those are two places where I go to check on things. But right now, that's all you see. So everybody that bought and sold, even though it's come down, I'm gonna say one thing. It's not available. It's not available in the US yet, technically, except through pump.fun, Soulflare, whatever. It's not easy to get it. What happens when it gets listed on an exchange? Now, that ball happened. All the bigwigs were in DC. Kiss the ring. That's right. So if they're there to kiss the ring, how long will it be before it's listed on Coinbase? Now, when I come over here and I look, let me see, where is it? There it is. Boom. Who's trading side by side with it? Solana. Solana's up at 246. When I looked before, is at 251. Solana is really close to hitting its all-time high. Look at that. It's only 0.07x. GMB, that's their GMB X factor, 0.07. They're a hair away from their all-time high, which is 263.21. Now, I think that coin is going to continue to pump as more and more people start to realize, holy moly, I can go get that coin. Whoa. And then if it gets listed, I use the word if, but really it's when. When it gets listed, that's going to be a very big deal. That's going to be a very big deal when it gets listed on a U.S. exchange. Huge. I would expect a huge jump, right? Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Michael McCaskill was good. About to jump on a plane. Have a great meeting. Thank you so much, Michael McCaskill. Safe travels. But yeah, I think people are saying, I'm going to get in, I'm going to make my money, I'm going to get out. Nothing wrong with that. You should know your entries and know your exits. Abso-freaking-lutely. But I am saying, because it's coming down right now. It's coming down, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm saying, okay, so you have a whole bunch of people taking profit. It's not listed on a U.S. exchange yet. And when it does, you're going to see another boom. And I'm expecting at least another X up, right? Think about it, because that means everybody will be able to get it. It'll be open to a wider array of people. Fit with Ant, what's going on? Oh, D. Hughes, we're talking about official Trump. It's the Trump coin. The new regime's coin was announced yesterday, yesterday evening during the ball, the crypto ball, where everybody paid big money to get in. And then he launches this. Now, how did they launch this? This was launched on Solana on using pump.fun. And now you have a case being brought by, I reported this a couple of days ago, right? There's a law firm that's trying to bring a case against pump.fun for rug pulls and all that other stuff. I don't know that case is going to go far. I don't know that case is going to go far. Because you have to yank down a whole lot of companies if you point your finger at pump.fun. You really would have to point your finger at a lot of different companies. I don't think they're going to win. I do not think they're going to win at all. Not even close. But, because you say, oh, it could be a rug pull. It's going to be a rug pull. With this dude, it could be. Like, I'm not playing. It could be. But there's so much money involved. They might wait. They might wait because, think about this. They know what they're going to do with regard to crypto. And they don't want this coin to fall down. What's worse is all the other coins that were backed by them. Oof, Rod, that is the statement of all statements right there. I hope we don't get rug pulled by our president. Right? That would be insane. That would be insane. John 2 Tonic, what's going on? So you start to realize what you can do and can't do. And I'm sitting back and I'm going, I'm chilling. I'm absolutely not going to sell because I bought. I'm not going to sell until after, at the very least, after the inauguration. After. I told you guys for a couple of days, we're going to continue to see the market rise up through the inauguration. And during the inauguration, what am I going to be paying attention to? I'm going to pay attention to anything he has to say about crypto because that'll cause a pop. The next thing I'm going to pay attention to is what he actually does. Okay? The executive orders, I don't think are anything specific. I think the executive order is going to be something like it's going to prioritize crypto, right? In a positive fashion. Hey, all of you people, make it easier for crypto to blah, 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 blah. That's nothing specific. But it'll send a message to the new Treasury head, the new chair of the SEC, the new chair of the CFTC, the new head of the FDIC. Stop mucking around. Ditch some of these cases. Pop, pop. Here's something for you. So Ripple had a win in a court case. Great. That was nice. But Coinbase had a win. Coinbase had a big win against the SEC. You want to know who hopped onto that win and said, look at that case over there. And then look at our case. Same thing. Same thing. We knocked on the door and we said, hey, we'd like to understand what we have to do to play within your parameters so we're not seen as being illegal or doing anything nefarious or shady. That's what we said. Knock, knock, knock. And they got punched in the mouth by the judge. Punched in the mouth. SEC caught it hard. Hard. That'd be like me getting hit by, a Mike Tyson when he was 18, 19. It would hurt. It would hurt. No gloves. Right? That's what Coinbase used in their case. So what cases do I expect to go away? Right? Monday, I'm expecting that week. I'm expecting court cases to fall like a bald-headed person's hair. Sorry, but I can say that. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm expecting several pops throughout the weeks to come because of this. Because of this. So yeah, I mean, when I look at everything and I go, oh, there's a new coin out. That's cute. That's cute. But what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? How would you do this? How would you buy it? This is an ideal coin to learn this lesson. What other news can affect this coin? What other news can affect this coin? This coin came out yesterday. And it's already ranked number 28 on CMC. Yeah. Go check pump.fun and look up that coin and let's just go see who owns it. I'm just saying, you go look and you say, okay, well, the market cap is 5.71 billion. The volume is 8.15 billion. Fully diluted value is $28.55 55 billion, 28.55 billion. Volume is about 140.94%, not bad. Total supply, basically a billion Trump. Max supply, a billion Trump. Then you just have to go see who bought. Who bought it? How many addresses own this coin? And I believe that more addresses going to own the coin. As more and more people buy, because you got to have people that are willing to sell. And you see how that works? So the other night we heard, they're considering XRP and Solana. And I was like, how do you consider Solana? How? How does that happen? Oh, they knew they were doing this. That's why it's a consideration. Holy moly. Holy to the moly. That's what I'm looking at. So yeah, I wanted to hop on and make sure that people started understanding this lesson. This is a valuable lesson. This is a valuable lesson about knowing your entries, knowing your exits, not being greedy. You knew your exit, you set your exit, you exited. Cool. Whatever you do next, it's not based on what you did in the past. It's based on, in terms of that specific trade, it's a new trade. It's a new trade. You want to pay attention to that. You really, really, really want to pay attention to that. Because it's not something, when I look at it, it's not something that I want to pay attention to. I don't want to look at what I did in the past. Oh, I could have made more money or anything else like that. What you did is what you did because you knew your entries, knew your exits, and made a decision. Done. All done. Just saying. So you take that knowledge and you look forward. For me, I got in. I'm not getting out until after the inauguration. Till he's crowned, I'm in. Now, after he's crowned, I'm just saying. I know somebody that got in. It's a big bagger. He got in so early. That I think he's like 4x up. Always paying attention. Always paying attention. Always got his fingers on the pulse. He's always doing his own research. Always. This is why. Opportunities like this come along. If you were in the know, you made big money. And they probably told everybody, hey, if you're going to sell easy. Sell easy. Don't dump. Sell easy. We're not trying to pump and dump on this. Because it's just what you said. Don't want the president looking like he pumped and dumped. Imagine what that would do. Oh! So whoever owns, if you're going to sell, you're going to sell like this, not like this. That's a very big deal. I hope all of you got that lesson, because it's a crazy valuable lesson, a mad valuable lesson to understand that, right? A perfect lesson for it. Do your own research, know your entries and exits, and invest deliberately. Investing is not just putting your money in. People get that wrong all the time. It's not about putting your money, it's not just about putting your money in. It's also about understanding what it is that will make you pull your money out. Know your entries, know your exits, right? And do things deliberately. Invest deliberately, in and out. I want to know what I'm doing. I want to know how I'm doing it. And I want to be able to execute like that. That's what I want. When I publish my book, the book should be out. Hopefully February sometime, because it's already written. We've got to get, we've given it to design. It's already out of editing. It's ready to rock for design. We pretty much know the design that we're going to have. It just now needs to be laid out. Done. Right? All done. You've got to pay attention to the $55 bill. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. You've got to just follow your instincts. My instincts tell me I'm not doing it. I'm not making a move until after the inauguration. Because as more and more people wake up today and they go, oh my God, he's got to. That's when you're going to see people go, I know nothing about it, but I got to get in. I'm waiting for that surge. I'm waiting for that FOMO to hit full steam. That's when people are going to sit there and they're just going to go, huh? Exactly. Thank you very much. Dude, that right there. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. That's literally what I'm looking for. Is for people to sit there and just go, damn, I don't know anything about crypto, but I need to get in on that because I support him. Yeah, okay. That surge is going to happen. That FOMO is going to happen. FOMO hasn't hit yet. FOMO has not hit yet, and I don't think it will until it hits U.S. exchanges officially. How long will it be before it's on Coinbase, Gemini? How long? Henson, what's good? How long is it going to be before that happens? And when that happens, you're going to get another pop, because that's when FOMO will be able to execute. I'm expecting there to be a whole bunch of new wallets all over exchanges. I'm expecting a lot. I know I have expectations. And I don't play with money that, I'm not ready to lose. But I bought a bag. I bought a healthy bag. Thank you, Doge, by the way. I was up a crazy amount on Doge, and I said, you know what? Here's a way that I can be up some more. I'm going to sell all that, and I'm going to go get some stuff. I mean, I didn't sell all of it. I sold most of it, though. And I'm going to go get this. Can I get back in on a lower Doge? Yeah, sure. But am I worried about getting back in on a lower Doge? No. Because know your entries, know your exits. That phase made me say, well, what else if I don't get back in on Doge, where would I go with this money? Cardano, XRP, HBAR, SUI. Oh, that's what you would do. Unless Doge came down to a good price, that's what I would do. Henson, you're killing me. You're killing me. You just got here, dude. You just got here. It's only 12:30 in the United States. What time is it there? And you're already you're trying to get in the corner. Did you already pick up the pizza? Is that what it is? You already picked up the pizza? Holy moly. You can't depend on Mike McCaskill. He's on a plane. He popped in, saw I was live, popped in and said, hey, I gotta hop on a plane. So there's no beer. He didn't get the beer. I'm just letting you know. You be in that corner and there's nobody else there. Paula's being quiet. She's not starting any trouble. Nobody's starting any trouble, so just letting you know, sir. Just letting you know. Wow. But yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for a coin to come out. I've been waiting for a coin to come out that kind of demonstrates on a wide scale what would happen, what could happen, what kind of considerations you should have. Doing your own research is a lot. It's multifaceted. It's a multifaceted kind of task, right? Because that's your first investment in you. I'm trying to give you that first investment. Know your entries, know your exits is not just a numbers game. It's physically, how am I going to buy? How am I going to sell? What are my options on both sides of that equation? That's also multifaceted. Investing deliberately. Learning how investing doesn't just mean putting money in. It's also knowing when to take money out. It's understanding how and when you should maneuver money and not take money out, but maneuver money from this position to this position. It's called rebalancing. Exactly. So that's the kind of stuff that my book is going to cover. Hopefully, like I said, it'll come out in hopefully it'll come out in February. And Henson says, I saw an Instagram post for Trump coin, so I bought in. Not bad. Carino Dominic, what's good? So yeah, it's not just the coin I want you to pay attention to. I'm not here to shill a coin. I'm here to shill a lesson. This could have been any coin. Another good coin that you could have followed that this would have applied to, Gotius Maximus, Fart Coin, Pepe. You can go down the list where historically you could see this same damn lesson. You could figure out when the coin first came out. You could figure out when people took some profit. You could see when people started FOMOing in because that wave of FOMO happened. The first piece of growth is natural growth. That natural growth is people like us that are in the know about crypto. That's us. Took profit. Normal people FOMO. People that didn't pay attention to the game. Normal people FOMO. We took more profit. Because when I took profit the first time, I didn't take all my profit. I took some. Let it ride back up. What are the reasons why you think it would ride back up? That's what I'm telling you to do. That's the journey of doing your own research. All three of those lessons get played out every time you go like this. Every single time. All three. This is why I want you to learn the lesson. It's a huge, huge, huge lesson to learn. But if you can learn that lesson and you can start looking for things, you're off to the races. It's not about the coin. It's about the lesson. Anyway, everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. If you like what I'm doing, do me a favor, hit the like button. Definitely smash the likes. Absolutely tell your friends about this channel and what we're trying to achieve, which is to teach you how to grow your bag or bags. And it's not just crypto. It's crypto, stock market. It's buying a business. When my book gets released, you're going to see all of that right there. Everybody, I hope you have a great time. If you can, become a GMB big bagger. The next big bagger meeting is going to happen Super Bowl Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a private video call only between big baggers. So if you want to hear what we're talking about, you want to be a big bagger. That's the only way you're going to hear what we're talking about. Okay? Go to growmybag.tv/sign-up and become a big bagger. Want to learn a little bit more about crypto before you take the huge plunge? Go to Amazon.com and buy Crypto Foundations for Building Multi-Generational Wealth. It will give you the foundation for what you need to know about crypto. And then hopefully in February, you'll see my next book come out. All right? Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a good one, and thank you.